This is how we generated 250K in revenue from 41K in ad spend plus 10K MRR on top of it. So some background about the brand. This is an online education platform for teachers and educators in Lithuania. The platform offers both on-demand courses and all-access memberships aimed at helping professionals improve their skills in early childhood and general education. So this is the platform, selling courses and being extremely profitable by doing that. So before working with us, the brand had already tested meta ads, spending around 11K, but without any tracking infrastructure. They were just running brand ads and running view ads, etc. Campaigns were focused on reach and clicks, zero clarity on performance or actual sales impact. So they were running blind, basically, only looking at the numbers from the sales aspect. So in October 2023, they partnered with us to overhaul their approach. We stepped in to rebuild tracking, restructure campaigns, and build out a performance-driven growth engine. So for both one-time purchases and recurring subscriptions, to have two aspects of how they make their money. Going to the results part first, before going to the actual actions. So with tight targeting and clear attribution in place, we turned paid ads into a scalable profit-generating system. So first, one-time course sales from meta ads, we spent 37K and brought back 219K in revenue, which was 7.73 euros cost per acquisition, exceptionally profitable due to low marginal cost of delivery. This is courses, this is digital product selling here. So we had ROAS of 5.87 from 37K in ad spend. This was difficult to scale beyond this point. Like, we don't want to keep ROAS at 6 just because it's so profitable. However, due to a small market in Lithuania, we don't have such a big target audience to actually reach. So we were spending as much as we can here. So for Google Ads, we launched it in January 2024. We spent 4K and brought back 30.6K back in revenue. There was a gap of not running Google Ads. We thought it didn't convert as much, but after some investigation, we brought it back and actually was converting very, very well. So we had 4.91 CPA, primarily driven by high-intent keyword targeting. So total paid revenue from course sales was 249,617 euros from 41K in ad spend. Talking about subscription growth, memberships, we also helped drive major lifts in monthly recurring revenue through full funnel acquisition campaigns. So even though we focus more on the courses, but some of the ads were targeted specifically to buying a membership, because with the membership, you get access to all of the courses. So this was one of the main focuses for us here as well. So we had in 2024 plus 92.9% MRR growth from 5.4K to 10.5K a month. And this added 5K in new monthly revenue for the client, and this is mostly profit. Also plus 86.6% growth in active subscribers, reaching 1,300 members by December 2024, despite high churn of their product, which is almost 32% yearly. The subscriber count increased every single month, so we pushed it pretty hard. So how we did it? First of all, what was really important is tracking attribution. We began by implementing a clean attribution setup, because without visibility, the actual results, the brand was killing blind. Once we set everything in place, we shifted from the awareness-driven traffic to full funnel sales and conversion campaigns. That was directly tied to revenue and ROAS. The part was segmented funnel by offer type. So we separated campaigns into two clear categories. As mentioned, there is one-time course sales. So we had low barrier offers, some urgency-driven messaging, conversion-focused angles. Most of it was focused on specific offers and specific videos, courses that people would love and would buy straight out of the box. So that was the focus. So campaigns optimized for cost per purchase. And then the subscription memberships, value stacking campaigns, so access to full library, convenience, certification. This was a big push to actually buy a year subscription. So they didn't sell like a monthly subscription, they sold yearly subscriptions, and that helped people to actually use it more, to actually have more revenue to the client too. We had specific key times in the school year, so targeted creative around that. So end of year was very strong for them, because schools have budgets allocated for a new year, and the end of the year was a big part of it. And the second part was around the summertime. So before the summer and after the summer was one of the key moments to actually generate growth, and that was one of the key moments here. Also consistent acquisition across Meta and Google, that was one of the key things too. The third part, high frequency testing and performance creative, because we had so many ads running just for brands, because they didn't have any targeting and acquisition attribution methods, we had to test everything from scratch because there was no data on the actual acquisition. So they had very wide range of topics and personas. So we ran testing across the creative formats, the offer framing and messaging angles. Everything had to be tested. So we tested everything, as mentioned here. So this gave us clarity on what actually converts, especially for educators who tend to be cautious buyers. In this case, teachers, they don't like spending money easily, especially in Lithuania. So we had to find angles that works. Some bundled offers, let's say you together with some other teacher, you might buy it for cheaper, or push your principal of your school to actually buy it for all teachers, and that worked really well. So the summary: the platform has strong product and mission, but lacked the systems and strategy to scale. By rebuilding their tracking, segmenting their funnel by product types, and running tightly optimized paid campaigns, we helped them generate over 250K in digital product revenue, also while nearly doubling MRR in under a year. So we did it all in a niche market without expanding beyond Lithuania, because all of the content is in Lithuanian. So it's really hard to scale beyond that. They need to scale the product first before we're actually able to scale it on ads. So it was a niche market, it was a niche product, and didn't have proper tracking. So we built it from scratch and generated a lot of profit for the founders. And they're still generating profit because they have high MRR every year, just on recurring basis. So if any questions, feel free to leave a comment or send me a DM on LinkedIn. Regardless, thanks for watching, and take care.